And there we go again. It's the last game of the evening. It's mYi Sensei, the Serbian guys versus Compass Gaming. And we know both of them. We already casted the Serbian guys as far as I know, and Compass Gaming even more because we casted the Starlighter Pro Series. And those guys, they won an amazing best of 5. And that best of 5 pretty much brought them into next season Starlighter Star Series. So they're gonna play against the really big names out there. Anyway, this broadcast is brought to you by HeflaTV. My name is HeflaMoke, and coming with me is now not Whiplash. He went to bed because he lives in Korea. It's the Estonian guy, Culture.
Yeah, nice to be here. Hopefully I can actually fill the shoes that Whiplash left here. But actually I think we have one more game after this as well. It should be the
What?
quarterfinals as well after this.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So more casting for you, yay!
I actually planned on stopping after this game. It's been a
Well,
long day.
yeah, we can still stop. It's not like we've listed ourselves up anywhere or anything.
Well,
Plus, I
kinda,
think both JD Community and JD Blue are covering them anyway.
Yeah, I think they should be on it. So, like, I mean, we swapped to this game, guys, because we wanted that you have an English podcast here on this game, because there used to be just a Serbian one, and on the other one there were 2 English streams. So we went away from he versus next to this game, and I just actually did it because I know Compass Gaming is good, and I also know the Serbian guys are always good for a surprise. So yeah, I definitely like it already. This is gonna be an amazing game. Unfortunately, just the best of 1. But let's see who's best, because we saw in the last game that, yeah, even known teams can easily lose, because Power Rangers lost actually versus DT, former known as Retry. Like, I wouldn't say they fucked up, but like their draft, it just didn't work out. They absolutely got counter-drafted, and they just didn't get into the game with the Chen, for example. And yeah, Power Rangers out, which was absolutely a surprise. And now here, Compass Gaming on my chart, the better team, but let's see if they get it through. Let's hop into the draft, let's talk about it.
Yeah, the Ancient Apparition coming out first for Compass Gaming, and actually the AA, it's a super strong hero, but lately teams have actually been starting to overlook that hero, at least in the first phases of the ban as well as the picks. But still, Compass Gaming, they favor it, as we can see, and of course the bans, just 100% standard bans, taking out the strongest heroes in the pools, but now actually Dazzle as well as the Centaur could be picked up by mYi, I think.
Yep, definitely. I mean, everything goes so far according to meta, as you said, and yep, the Batrider actually being quite a bit the exception. AA's now coming out by Compass Gaming. To be honest, I had the luck, and I have to say it like this because it actually gets boring. I had the luck to not see Ancient Apparitions every single game today. Usually it's like such a devastating ultimate, that Ice Blast just raping through entire team setups, and yeah, all you need is like a nice initiation with it, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, but like the Serbians, they go for Clockwork.
Yeah,
Now it gets
it's
interesting.
kind of weird. I mean, the Centaur, I think, just is that much stronger because he can actually blow somebody up himself. But I guess Clockwork, the cogs can be extremely strong, but then again, they can just work the exact way around. It's like a double-edged sword, because if you place the cogs incorrectly, that means your team will have a worse time in the team fights as well. So the Clockwork has to be on spot, and I just feel the Centaur is a little bit stronger with his global ultimate.
Yep,
But maybe
definitely.
they'll prove me wrong and just play an excellent Clockwork. It's still a strong hero.
Well, I've been proven wrong today a lot. Like, to be honest, in my first games I was right on spot with picks and everything, but also last game on Power Rangers I predicted like a pushing strat coming out by Power Rangers because I saw the Chen, and usually you know, Chen with the early pushing potential and early ganking potential, then I don't know, you solidify it with, I don't know, Rasta wards, for example, or the Furion. Like, actually Whiplash said Furion, but like in the end it was a Venomancer. So, but yeah, unfortunately the game didn't work out. But now we have, yeah, Clockwork Mirana. So, I don't know, I don't like it, to be honest, because Batrider's out, Clockwork is in for the initiation. That part I like, but now the Mirana, because that means now Compass Gaming will, I know, they will pick something now, obviously, since it's their turn, but now the next bans will probably be Bane or Shadow Demon, something like this, something with synergy to the Mirana.
Yeah, it's probably gonna have to be, and there's some synergy with the Clockwork. I mean, if he traps somebody in with the cogs, but that's not like the synergy you're usually looking for when you pick for heroes, because the Clockwork actually has to get in, and in the laning phase, the Clockwork's on a completely different lane unless they run like a Clockwork support or something crazy like that. And of course, now leaving the Dazzle or maybe the Centaur for Compass if they want to pick up either of them, it's just peculiar to me at least, but maybe they have something else planned in mind that we just can't really see for the bigger picture yet.
Yep, definitely. It's I don't know, but at the moment both teams already took their time. I mean, My Insanity they used already over a minute of their time, and now Compost Gaming they actually go for the same. And this is not the third pick. I mean, I said it in the last game that usually you see teams actually taking their time with the third pick, simply for the reason that like this is mostly the pick where you see the direction where it's going, which strategy. At the start, it's just like I don't know, picking along the meta. But yeah. While I'm talking, it is a Nature's Prophet, so I think it's the first Nature's Prophet I see today, and since it's one of my signature heroes, I actually like it.
Oh, your signature hero, eh?
Yeah, it is. But I'm horrible with it
Toby
because
style.
no, you know what's the problem with my Nature's Prophet is that I love the hero and everything, but I tend to play it when I get retarded teams. Like when I have teams that draft shitty, I'm like, oh guys, you suck so much. I don't want to lane with you, so I'm like just going in the jungle. And the problem is then I always lose the games. I think I lost my last 10 Nature's Prophet games just because of that, and I ruined my complete stats. I used to have like, I don't know, a 53, 54 win ratio on my Nature's Prophet, but now it's all screwed up because of the games. Really, like it's my stubborn pick. Like when I don't want to interact with my team, I just go Nature's Prophet, go for a bit
What a
red
way
Dota.
to play Dota, man. You just start out with not working with your team.
I'm an overworked
Recipe,
caster and
recipe to
manager. I'm allowed
success,
to do
man.
this.
Recipe to success. Don't play with your team. Anyway, the second set of bans coming out, and actually the Spectre taken out for my insanity. I mean, Compass, I guess they could have gone for it because if the Ancient Apparition actually hits anybody with the Ice Blast, just the Haunt with the Nature's Prophet TPing there as well could just land with an easy kill. Whereas, like you said beforehand already, the Bane banned out by Compass Gaming just to deny the Mirana Bane combination for my Insanity. But the Storm Spirit ban as well, I mean, I guess
Yep.
my Insanity maybe had it in them. And of course, it's pretty nice against Nature's Prophet and even the Ancient Apparition because the Storm Spirit can just fly his way through the team fight to the backlines and get rid of the AA.
Yep. I like what my Insanity is banning here. The Spectre after the Nature's Prophet is coming in because you have the Ancient Apparition Ice Blast flying on any lane. If someone gets hit, regardless of what the Ice Blast does, initial damage or just debuff, but Nature's Prophet can come in, plus maybe the global ultimate is already bouncing somewhere, maybe even getting like a late bounce, so a lot of damage. And Spectre, if it's not enough to kill people in this combination, the Spectre can come in and yeah, finish the people off either with just the illusion or even maybe going in there. Plus the vision, of course, it gives. Like if people escape, you have the Spectre that gives vision on those people. Plus, of course, the Nature's Prophet being able to actually either TP in there or just with the Wrath of Nature killing them. So I definitely like the ban coming out there. And on top of that is a Lich. Well, what do you say about a Lich?
That's a specific ban. I mean, maybe they want to pick up some melee carries, like maybe even the Lifestealer, although with them going for the IO now, I don't really see the Lifestealer getting picked up because it's not the best combination. Or actually, they could still go for something like a CK if they really wanted to. But that would mean A, either the Mirana is gonna play support or maybe mid lane. And I don't know if that's gonna be the best choice for them.
Yep, I don't know. It's maybe a Tiny is coming out, but okay. I mean, they did it as the third pick, so they can easily go for the Tiny without uh something else coming into their way. But I don't know. Like we saw Tiny Wisp today, at least I saw it once. But like with the Mirana and a Clockwork on the pitch at the same time, that's like I don't know. I think it's a bit greedy.
Well, it's greedy for sure, but actually, I think that the tiny IO combination it might not be too bad in this game because that way they won't have to worry too much, or well, not even the tiny combination, just the IO himself, because they don't have to worry too much about the nature split push because the IO can just go in, relocate, push it back out, and then go for whatever fight they're picking anyway. But the IO, he's really squishy himself, so he has to be careful because, well, now there's the Rubik as well. Not like he has a lot of stuff to steal actually. No high quality spells. Maybe like Moonlight Shadows. The arrow would be nice, I guess. Maybe the hook shot, but nothing too major, I think.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, to be honest, for me, it still stands. This is too greedy in my opinion, and I think my insanity may be a bit too much Fnatic fans because with
Oh.
IO, Mirana, Clockwork, that's I don't know, maybe not the Clockwork, but like Mirana, IO, Tiny, that's something we see quite often. But on the other side, we have a Morphling in the meantime, so we have now 2 global presence, plus the Morphling, of course, also can work with his illusion, come in or use it as an escape. I definitely like it, and well, Rubik, to be honest, I don't know. You know what I don't like about the entire Compass Gaming draft at the moment is if it's not working out in early game laning stage whatsoever, then tiny avalanche toss plus of course random wisp, maybe starstorm or rocket, whatever collateral damage is coming with it, like morph being morphed into agility, really low HP. Rubik anyway, he's gonna be support, same for Ancient Apparition, same for Nature's Prophet if he gets caught out, plus of course they can get him because they get vision with the IO Wisp tether over the Sprout. So I don't know, at the moment my Insanity's draft, it looks quite solid against what Compass Gaming has. I mean, it all will be decided on the pitch of course, but like draft wise,
I actually think that they might run a tiny IO mid lane with Mirana farming up the safe lane as well. It might be possible because I don't think it would actually be too bad as well. Because the Mirana mid lane, I guess it's a potential pick as well with the tiny just farming up safe lane. But the IO tiny combination has quite a lot of pick off potential in the mid lane. Just toss the IO in, get the initial slow with the tether, and follow up from there. And they pick up the Sand King now as well, so the Mirana being on the safe lane should be quite fine against the Nature's Prophet. Sand King stacking up the jungle maybe. I mean, well, it doesn't really matter for me to be honest if the Tiny is safe lane farming and Mirana mid. Should be fine either way. I guess it just comes down to what Compass is actually sending into the mid lane. Will it be the Morphling or are they going to pick something like the Puck now?
Yep. I don't know, it's pretty interesting so far, like also with the Sand King, another source of stun, the Burst Strike. I still think it's greedy, but then again it's so many sources of stun, like with the hookshot initiation, into Burst Strike, into Avalanche, a toss on top of it, like, well yeah, and finally there comes a more tanky hero out by Compass Gaming. Like I think the Dragonite was really well needed, like it gives another source of pushing power with the corrosive, what's exactly the name? Corrosive poison? Corrosive attack? Like the first
dragons?
level decay, like it's corrosive something, but I forgot. Wait, I got it. Short poison over time.
Yeah,
well,
that doesn't really say the name
oh, is
of
this
the
Dota
default.
1? No, I'm pretty sure it was, the name was corrosive something, corrosive poison, corrosive breath, like the level 1 DK, but I didn't know in Dota 2 it's actually renamed whatsoever. But anyway, I have to check my OBS for the overlays. And there we go. Anyway, fast team introduction. I take Compass Gaming just because I know them. RTS is on the Morphling. We have Killik on the AA, Ancient Apparition. Heading towards the mid is Chet on the DK. And Kalika, I think the captain of Compass Gaming, if I remember correctly, is on the Nature's Prophet. And yeah, Unstable. I always want to say Unstoppable, by the way, here. Unstable is on the Rubik.
Completely know where you're coming from, man. It totally feels to your eyes like it's unstoppable. But for mYi on the dire side, Sedika will be playing on the Sand King with Booked Up Smile playing on Yayo. And Cole,
yeah, let's
yeah.
call him Coley.
Coley up on the Mirana, leaving the offlane played by Krizin on the Clockwork and mid lane, of course. Will be taken up by Faniqua on the Tiny at the moment, so it might be a dual mid, as I said.
Yep, the IO then definitely going with the Tiny there. Like, as I said, I don't know, it looks at the moment like the Balkan Fnatic, so I actually like it.
It might work out, but the Dragon Knight actually should be rather fine. He's really tanky, like you talked about in the draft as well, because he really is the hero that has to stay in the front lines and just tank up the spells, the stuns, and usually Dragon Knights go for a BKB anyway, so it's a pretty nice choice against the lineup of mYi at the moment. But, I mean, even on the lane, if he gets his bottle fast enough, that will mean that he can just spam out the Breathe Fire and not actually put himself in any harm's way.
Yeah, we have to talk fast about the wards. Like, one ward is here coming from the side, from the Radiant side. Oh, maybe they're even gored for the Nature's Prophet. Like, Sand King really aggressive there. Now he's scouting with the...
Oh, Clockwork actually might be in trouble. The first blood will be there. The Cogs actually a few more right clicks.
Whoa.
Ancient Apparition.
Ancient Apparition with haste. They manned up and Chilling Touch on top of it. So, yeah, first blood goes out and I almost missed it. But, just almost. Anyway,
Yeah,
back to the wards. Like, we have the Radiant wards here traditionally for the bottom rune. We have another one, as I already said, like as a protection for the Nature's Prophet. Side rotations won't be possible unless you smoke. And like for the Dire side, we have, of course, giving vision here to the top rune. And Wisp actually tried to tried to D-ward here in the mid, but didn't find anything. So that's like a sentry going into nothing.
That's kind of weird. Yeah, I guess they were just getting it just because, in case, if there was a ward on the high ground, they wouldn't be really able to just get some nice rotations going, maybe with the IO coming in from the side, maybe even the Sand King. But still, one sentry down, at least Faniqua actually has finished up his bottle already, he was rushing for it, and of course, giving it to the IO just so that he could handle the room control while Tiny is farming up mid lane.
Yep, definitely. And what I also wanted to say about the first blood, as I said, I was kind of interrupted with my wards, and nobody interrupts me with my wards. They're important. Anyway, like it's really important that the Morphling gets the farm for KPG. It's really all around the Morphling, and now with the first blood, the experience, the goal, and everything going to the safe lane here for the Radiant side, that's so important, because if that Morphling gets...
Oh, courier kill!
Oh my god, and I missed it. Yep, Io was circling around. I was actually expecting him to tether in here, just like he does right now, but yeah, it was supposed to be a courier kill, and that was a courier without the bottle though. So, yep, DK has his bottle, but for more than 2 minutes, there will be no bottle flying in anymore.
And actually that's kind of huge, because he will be out of mana really fast and no Breathe Fire to get the farm anymore. And of course the room control most likely will be completely handled by Yayo as well.
Yep, definitely. And I'm so surprised about this this Clockwork. He's getting so much damage off this Ancient Apparition, and like, but he's trying to be aggressive. Now he already had to use all his tangos. Just one shared with a 30 seconds cooldown is left, and I don't know. He's getting totally zoned out now with the pulse and everything coming. He's level 2.5. And I don't think there's much coming his way anytime soon. Nature's Prophet, on the contrary, is doing much better. He's level 3, almost 3.5. Like, there came a sentry out by the Dire side, but it didn't find this sentry and it didn't find this observer. So, yep, definitely nice.
Yeah, it most certainly is. Actually, this Nature's Prophet is just completely manhandling that lane. The Sand King can't really do absolutely anything to just harass him out, because the Treants just chasing the Sand King, and even the Mirana actually taking some harass damage, but oh, Coley going aggressive. There's the Starstorm coming out. Nature's Prophet actually has to be careful. If he catches the arrow, he's gonna be going down, but the arrow actually will miss.
Nice.
And actually I think Mirana waited for it after the leap. He should have done it instantly after. But no kill happening there. And of course, at least the Sand King trying to pull at the moment, but those Treants just pulling back the lanes.
Yep. Definitely, but yeah, nice dodge coming out there by the Nature's Prophet. Good reaction time, and Mirana was really close after the leap, but yeah, with that nice reaction time for that dodge. So he survives. As I said, he does quite well for the fact that he is here on an offline.
He definitely does. Actually, I really like what My Insanity is doing overall at the moment, with the IO going into the jungle to stack up the camps, and now Sand King is coming in as well. It's a triple stack by the looks of it. Maybe a quad. No, it's a triple stack, I think. But oh, mid lane, Dragon Knight gonna take a fall. Just that combination finally coming out. Toss, Avalanche, it was so fast.
Yep, and I think he did that on purpose. Like, I was so nice, you know. My caster is pointing out the triple stack, and I'm a good cameraman. I show the triple stack, and what happens at the same second? They get the kill so fast, DK dying within a second there. So, yeah.
And actually, that death completely came down to the courier kill before, because Chet on the Dragon Knight, he had taken so much harass, and with his bottle being empty, he wasn't able to do anything. He was just staying on the lane, got a bit too greedy, I think, because he was really on like maybe maximum 300 health, and you can't really do that against a Tiny.
Yep, definitely. And I mean, well, the bottle is now back.
Oh, actually, the dragon form comes out by Chet. Tiny has to back off, but they're going in. There's the toss avalanche. Spirit's coming in. There's the standout of Chet. Has to back off. And will they actually chase? Oh, Io might be going down. He will tick down to the poison. Oh, actually, it's
Nope,
not lethal damage.
It's not
Wow.
lethal.
That's
So, 1 HP for the little one. It's too bad because the Nature's Prophet is just about to ding level 6 in the next, like the next creep wave. He would be level 6, and that would have finished off.
Oh,
But now
Tiny might be going down mid lane, and they will as
Yep.
well.
Nice.
Rotation's coming in, and Chet actually. That kill was so important for him, although oh, he might get Io as well. The haste rune is there, but he won't be able to escape. Wow.
Yo, Io even using that haste rune, that was kind of a waste, but yep. KPG, they're gonna be happy. Like after the DK got obliterated so fast, now he got 2 kills back, and yep, that definitely helps. He's hitting like a truck, to be honest, like in comparison, like in the level comparison, because of the dragon form. Like the chilling touch on top of that, of course, and the cold feet damage from the ancient apparition did so much work there. So yep, 3-1 for Compass Gaming, and I think they want to go on that clockwork. The clockwork doesn't know, maybe he does know, that the Rubik is here somewhere. And now,
Oh yeah, they're going in now. There's no mana on Clockwork either. No cogs coming. Chilling touch, extra damage. Well, he got the cogs with the magic stick, but Wrath of Nature even bouncing around for that.
yep, I also like what the ancient apparition is doing. 3 points in chilling touch. He was pretty much there for all the kills and everything. And now I like this one even more. Like Kaleka with the set of nutrients here coming in, they push and they capitalize on the clockwork kill. Nothing they can do. The cliff might come out, but I don't think they have anything to rotate with. The IO is not level 6 yet. The cliff is coming out now, but yeah, clockwork won't be able to like deny this. So this is going to, yeah, Nature's Prophet is getting it. So this is gonna be, I don't know. Do we see a Midas coming out of the Nature's Prophet?
Yeah, I think so. Especially if they're gonna get this tier 2, because the Dragon Knight just gets popped, and of course the damage over time will be on the towers as well. Artist TP's back to the base just to region up. He left a replicate there as well, and he actually picked up a Hand of Midas, which is the item that Tiny is also going for, I think. Yeah, he has it flying in at the moment. So both actually harder carries going for Midas. Mirana isn't doing so, and actually the Sand King, only level 4 at the moment, really hasn't been doing too nice of a job farming up the jungle.
Oh, and in the mid, there's a lift on the Tiny.
Yeah, Tiny might be going down. Tower hits are flying after him. He's still alive, of course. The bottle charges from Yayo helping out there.
And too bad, no mana on the Nature's Prophet, and also like cooldown of the Wrath of Nature. That would have been the second time a Wrath of Nature kill if he would have been there with cooldown or mana. But yeah, I definitely like what KPG is doing here, because they pushed in the bottom. They got 2 towers after a clockwork kill. I mean, the problem is that mYi, they didn't get anything in return. I mean, Mirana did some damage to the tier 1 top, and the Tiny got tier 1 mid kind of damage, but like what happens eventually? Like Mirana will not be able to get this last hit on the tower, it seems at least. And in the mid it also got denied, and now, oh my god, there's the second deny. So KPG gets 2 tower denies, and this is all traded for 2 towers and a kill on bottom lane. So KPG definitely having the advantage. Now comes the pause. Ooh,
Well, I think this pause is awesome, because just I don't think my Insanity is playing this game correctly. I mean, they got a pretty nice mid lane. Of course, they gave away 2 kills at some point in the mid lane as well. But just farming up the jungle, stacking up the jungle, Io was really focusing on stacking up the big camp. But now it actually got farmed up by the Tiny himself. I really thought they're going to leave it to the Sand King for the fast Blink Dagger. And actually, that was the only camp they properly stacked as well. So the Sand King just has hit level 5. Now double stacked a camp for his own and
Yes.
farming up now. But it's too late. I mean, if he had just gone for the stacking and farming it up earlier, he would have already maybe had his Blink Dagger.
Yep, definitely. By the way, look in the dire base and look at the HP of Io and the Tiny, because Just imagine if they actually drafted Spectre there. I mean, the Spectre was banned, and I talked like for 2 minutes about what would happen if you have like this global presence, giving vision, and then the Wrath of Nature. This would be 2 kills right here. Like, the Spectre ultimate alone would probably be enough, and if not, you could just kill them off with Wrath of Nature. Where's the Zeus?
Yeah.
Where's the Zeus? We need a Zeus.
With Wrath of Nature, with the Thunder God's Wrath, it's pretty sick. So
Yeah, definitely. That would be... Right now, you can't run from heaven, but like apparently can. By the way, why are they so low? Did they kill...
yeah, they
I
were
think-
farming up the big camp.
Was it quadruple? You said it. Was triple or quadruple stack right here?
I think it
Yes.
was quadrupled at the time. It was 1 Wild Wing, 1 Troll, and 2 Centaurs, I think.
Yeah. Either way, like at the moment, like as I said, Tiny, Tony, Tiny, IO, Wisp, and Tony, they have to chill a bit in the base, regening, and in the meantime, I use this time to show the graphs. We have 2,000 gold advantage at the moment for KPG. They lost a bit, so mYi is now, I don't know, at least keeping the graph stagnant with the jungle action they do. Experience-wise, it's kind of even. Slight experience lead for KPG, but just 500. This is, I don't know. This is not even worth to mention. This is 10 minutes in, and yeah, despite the kills, you can't really tell who's having the advantage here. KPG slightly, but this could turn around with any gank, with any team fight, won or lost for either team.
And it looks like they want to fight because there's a 3-man smoke and all the supports. Rubik as well as A8, they're running into the Tiny. Or no, they back off just in time. And now the Wisp comes in with the movement speed. Ice Blast flying in, actually hits nobody. There's the Avalanche with the toss onto 2 heroes. It doesn't kill anybody, and the Dragon Knight from the background, taking care of the Sanking. Oh, Arrow hits the Nature's Prophet in the face. Tiny has to be careful. Will fall down, or no, the overcharge with the bottle. Io saving the Tiny completely. And will they turn it around? Io getting stunned up, will take a fall to the Fate Ball. But saving that Tiny was so important there.
Yeah, definitely. Like, was this a 2 for 2 now? Yeah, this was a 2 for 2 with the Nature's Prophet buying back. So the trade as such was... No, wait, this was a 2 for... Yeah, 2 for 2. IO Sand King for Nature's Prophet and the Ancient Apparition. Like, kinda equal. The only downside is, of course, Nature's Prophet, he had to buy back. And, well, the buyback actually was kinda unnecessary because by the time he TP'd in, everything was already, like, retreated. But... KPG, they get a tower on top, so they have like the pushing potential all the time, and this makes them so dangerous. They can capitalize on each and every mistake. Not just that you have to go back because of HP or a death. Like, they can just go at any time, push, or just capitalize on something. If they get a kill before, it's even more dangerous.
Oh, Tiny might be in trouble. Jet with the Dragon Tail, Ice Blast on top with the waveform coming in. My god, what coordination there.
Yep. That's exactly what I said. Waiting for the Ice Blast. If it hits, you just go in.
Oh, but Clockwork coming in. Grizin wants to get the hookshot. Nice, actually, block from the Replicate. He won't get it onto the real Dragon Knight, or will he? Can he angle himself correctly? Oh, there's the Burrow Strike Epicenter onto 2 heroes. Or actually 1 hero, but that was the Relocate coming into play there. They might get Dragon Knight as well. There's the Cogs, he's cogged in. Can he do any damage? The Sandstorm actually only level 2, and oh, now Grizin left
They
alone for
leave
his
him
own
alone.
devices. Run, Wrath of Nature, breathe fire.
They want to go in
They're
again.
coming in, yeah, 3 heroes over there. There's the Burrow Strike, Ice Blast will hit all 3 though. Will there be a Wrath of Nature? Unstable is there. There's the Dragon Form. Jet finally takes a fall, but they want to turn it around. Sidika,
Oh,
they're
God.
all going down. 4 heroes are suddenly dead.
Oh,
For
going
Michael's
back in there, that was a huge mistake. I mean, so far they kept it quite even, but like going in 3 men there at the end, that was a huge mistake. All 3 clumped up. The Ice Blast doing so much work. This was just a level 1 Ice Blast. Imagine this would have been level 2. They would have been alone obliterated just by the Ice Blast and some collateral damage. I think they should have settled with less. Just being, you know, happy to get like a quite even trade and the morph down, etc. By the way, the Epicenter Relocate on the Morphling was really nicely played there by my Insanity. I really like that.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell did Sanking suddenly pick up a Blink Dagger? I just saw it from the edge of my screen. I was like, what? But yeah, Relocate, it's actually one real nice way of actually using the Relocate, because Sanking starts channeling his ultimate already, and then boom, Relocate on top. You can't really dodge it either, and at least not too well, especially if there's any stun to set it up with. just to
Yep.
buy some time for it to happen. But even though they did some nice plays, just going in, like you said, I mean, I guess going in wasn't a bad idea, at least not too bad, because they were like, oh god, Dragon Knight completely alone there, let's go in.
But still,
But they were just too grouped
the
up.
tier 1 is still standing. Like, the answer of the team could come so fast with just a TP, plus of course the Nature's Prophet being able to, you know, have the global presence with ultimate and his TP. I don't know. And no,
Oh, there's another relocate. Ancient Apparition is the target, gets the Ice Blast off the one. Both heroes, Arrow will miss as well. There's the Wrath of Nature. They actually have to turn around now. Oh, Breed Fire. They get one. Io might drop as well, and he does. What a disaster.
Yeah.
I think the Mirana waited too long for the arrow as well, and of course they had this Observer Ward on the Radiant side. And speaking of vision, actually, there's almost zero vision. Oh, Ancient Apparition does drop low, eats the arrow, eats the Rocket Flare, but there's only one Observer Ward coming out from my Insanity, whereas Compass Gaming, they've been centering, they've been Observer Warding, and that's what's winning them the engagements at the moment.
I still don't think Roshan is a good idea. They're so vulnerable. I mean, the only good thing is now the Urn had actually 3 charges still. So one went on AA himself, the other one on Kalika, on the Nature's Prophet. But yeah, they abandoned Roshan. This is like the smartest choice they did. But now Ice Blast is
flying in. Oh, Sand King does not get hit by it.
Yeah, but he still gets the debuff, and it's quite low.
Oh, mid lane, Chet actually, will he get the stun? Tiny gets Dragon Tail as he uses the Avalanche Arrow, barely missing there. If the arrow had hit, they maybe would have stood a chance of actually getting the kill. But as it did not, oh, hookshot as well. Nice. Oh, already 4-staff up on Rubik as well. And he stole the arrow, it's level 3. He might try to turn it into something really nice.
Yep, under normal circumstances that would have been probably a kill. But like this early 4-staff making Clockwork's job already so hard.
Oh, Avalanche actually hits Rubik. The Burrow Strike misses the one. Sand King in big trouble. Burrow Strike stolen as well. Hits the Tiny. There's the Ice Blast as well. They blow up the IO. Can they get more? Rubik actually getting taken out by Colis. Mirana with the right clicks and Tiny. There's the Epicenter throw by the Sand King. But they're under sentry wards. They know what's going on. 4 heroes down. Only for a support Rubik. They just can't seem to hold their ground in the fight.
No, like all these like little things are pointed out at the draft they have. They just don't utilize it. Or better to say, Compass Gaming is really having the best answers for all the things. Like the best items, like we just said it with the 4-staff. I mean, hookshot on the Rubik, the one who has such a rushed, such a rushed 4-staff, and also like instant sentries whenever that Moonlight Shadow is coming out. Like sometimes we see teams, you know, hesitating on the counter vision and everything, and yeah, this time here Moonlight Shadow comes out and they instantly have a sentry there. So it's, you know, all those gimmicks, all those tools you can play around with, like mYi, just, I don't know, they just don't get it through at the moment. Compass Gaming very convincingly, I have to say that.
Yeah, and they not only carried sentries, but Kalika, oh, Chet wants to go in maybe top lane. There's the Dragon Tail on the Tiny, Ice Blast to follow. Will it actually hit the relocate though? Too safety I think coming out, and yes it is. Actually there was the hookshot coming out as well, what?
Yeah, on the Rubik. And now they might
oh, Chet actually, they might get the kill yet. He's trapped in the Cock, Starstorm on top of it. He will finally take a fall. Double kill for actually Coley. He picked off the Rubik as well. Oh, will they get somebody more flank? Gets the TP out.
Yep.
So, not too bad of an engagement for my Insanity, but they need a lot more where that came from.
Yep, they need a lot more, but still, like, getting the DK there, the Rubik, like, as a side dish kill, not too bad. I mean, they need to get pickups now, because obviously the 5-on-5 engagement fights around Roshan, etc., even the relocate, it's getting, like, really instantly answered by KPG, so they have to find something else. They have to go for single pickups at the moment. That's what will help them. But now the Ice Blast hit top here. Nature's Prophet wanted to TP in, but yeah, they cancel it. But still, this Ice Blast is so on target and doing so much work.
Yeah, it really justifies itself at the moment with the first pick. Yeah, it will get so much scarier. So much scarier. At least the Clockwork has finished up his Blade Mail now, so actually can tank up and do some reflect damage. But the biggest deal is that it's 18 minutes in and the Sand King is still 1000 gold away from the Blink Dagger.
Yep, definitely. And we have to have a small... Oh my god. That glimpse into the graphs, that was kinda, disappointing. Anyway, we have 10k gold lead at the moment for KPG, but quite stagnant. I mean, they still keep farming and everything, but yeah, those 2 kills top at least stops that the craft is going, I don't know, through the roof. XP wise, well, 7,500. It's gradually going up all the time now with that kill on top. Again, stagnant for a while, but yeah. To be honest, the next 5 minutes decide about this game. It's like if KPG finds the fights they found before, like in mid, where they totally obliterated them, or like on bottom, or
They might. Oh, he just TP's out.
Yeah.
I think he just had enough gold now, or well, 15 seconds time he will have enough for the Necro level 3, and that's gonna make fighting that much harder, and of course even defending the towers.
Yep, and Rubik just stole, he just stole Starstorm, so it's not quite the optimal one. You want to have the arrow, it's additional stun, it's additional damage, and it's so unexpected, like, yeah, sometimes especially after teamfight you're not really sure, oh my god, what did I cast last and everything, especially if you die in buyback and whatever, then the Rubik instantly steals and you're not sure quite what's coming out. Is there a leap, a arrow, or a Starstorm coming out? Either way, this is a Starstorm, won't have too much of an effect. In the meantime, there's an
Ice Blast flying top. Tiny might be in trouble. Jet coming in with the Dragon Tail. Dragon form is all wrath of nature. Oh my god.
At this.
Oh, the relocate actually was there. He was trying to save him. They're gonna get Yayo on top of it all. I don't think there's any way for him to actually escape this. 3 ends created. And Chet, he's waiting with the Dragon Tail. Oh, he tethers actually himself to an illusion. But telekinesis straight up. Dragon Tail, Starstorm, unstable, gets the kill.
That poor IO. I mean, it's just a little small flying light bulb. Why so much hate?
Well, they were like, dude, you tried to save the Tiny. Sorry guys, but nobody's messing with our kills. And actually that's PKB finished now on Chet's Dragon Knight. He has a haste rune bottled up as well. Even though the Dragon form will be running out soon, it's still pretty scary.
Yep. And by the way, this, like, since the AA is in the meta, we have like different ways how he's played. Like sometimes he is there to get the cold feet up.
Oh, hook shot coming in. He
got it.
He gets blown up, but there won't be an Aegis on KPG now. Even if he does go down the second time, it's still worth it, I think.
Yeah, it surely is. I mean, at least the Aegis was snatched. He gets a kill on top, but yeah, no Aegis for KPG. That at least gives mYi a bit of an advantage in the next fight, because like fighting against the Aegis, that would have been like a hopeless cause. But now without the Aegis, a lucky fight, some good moves, there might be actually something in for mYi.
Yeah, and Sand King is getting really close to the blink there as well. Only needs 150 gold or so. But look at the item Morphling has gone for. Just tanking up early on.
Yeah, Io Skadi, first big item, that's just nuts. The Hand of Midas is rolling all the time and he got nothing else, really just directly Hand of Midas. I mean, why not? And now, oh, Mirana getting again so much damage. Is this now level 2? Yeah, this is level 2 with the Wrath of Nature. Look how... Oh my god, 300 HP left. She would, with any other collateral damage, she would shatter.
Yeah, it's kind of scary to go up against that. You have to commit so heavily and they don't even have a mech yet. It's about 200 gold away. Oh, they're going on the Tiny. There's the Dragon Tail. The follow-up is coming as well. There's TPs. But will there be the relocate out in time? Doesn't look like it, that the Tiny will be taking a fall.
That Wisp. That
was it on
Wisp.
cooldown or... Why didn't he use the relocate immediately? Was it on cooldown? I'm not quite sure, but he will be going now the second time as well. There's no way he can actually escape. This Dragon tailed up, easy pick up.
Yep, that poor little light bulb. Down again. I don't know, yeah, you're right. I don't know why he didn't instantly cast it. I think maybe he thought they make it out somehow. And then he was like, oh damn it, my carry is going down. There's no chance whatsoever. Anyway, as I said, KPG, what they can do very well is capitalizing on whatever they got. Now there is the Ice Blast taking care of that creep wave here. There is also another rotation by the Rubik.
But this might be the kill. There's the Force coming in. Starstorm stolen. Will it be enough? Oh god.
This second hit comes on him as well.
So ironic. Mirana getting owned by her own Starstorm.
Yep.
And this Rubik actually, he's been playing so nice. I mean, he doesn't even go for Arcane Boots though. He has the face. I still think Arcanes would be nice, at least having one on your team. Well, there is one on Ancient Apparition, I guess, but Rubik, he needs a lot of mana, especially if he steals spells. And well, Tiny finally finishes up his Aghanims now. They have the blink on the Sand King as well, I believe. Yeah. So they have the potential to maybe get a nice epicenter going, but he needs to hit that level 11 for it to actually have an impact.
Yeah, but the problem is what to kill. I mean, look at the 4-stuffs coming out. It's just nuts. We have 3 4-stuffs out of KPG. So, if I was that Clockwork, I would be just... I don't know, I would just tab out. This is just nuts. I mean, you have the abilities, like the ability called Cogs. But if against 3 4-stuffs, you're never gonna get anything in there. They're just gonna like 4-stuff out. It's the same with the epicenter. Like the epicenter, if the cast gets spot out and not, if you don't, I don't know, like we already saw it, relocate in or you blink in, then people are already running away from the epicenter. Now with the 4-stuff, they just get out of the range. So these 3 4-stuffs, they secure that they can just kite around whatever has to be kited. And that is the Tiny, of course. I have Skadi on top of it is slowing him as well. So, yeah, I like it how KPG really answers to my insanities, picks and item choices, etc.
I would just really like to see maybe a mech picked up, although it's 25 minutes in now, it won't have that much of an impact. Well, mech does get finished up for IO. It will definitely help because it's like a double heal for whoever he's tethered with.
Yep.
So can keep heroes alive for just a little while longer. But for KPG, I mean, they might even try to invest into a pipe maybe against the Sand King, as well as the Avalanche with the Mirana on top.
Yep, and Morphling just bought the Eagle Song, so now that Morphling is getting fed. I mean, I have Skadi first item. It's not the crazy damage source whatsoever, but now Eagle Song on top, alone the fact that he can morph into so many stats already, that is giving him exactly the damage he needs.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad of a choice as well, because if he had rushed for the shotgun, maybe even a Manta style, he just wouldn't have had enough just raw survivability. Because if he actually got caught in an Avalanche toss with maybe just Burrow strikes on top, he would have been dead early, but the Eye of Skadi prevented that from happening. Well, although he didn't really even get comboed properly once, because Compass Gaming, they've been doing such a nice job of disrupting the flow of my Insanity's fights.
Yep, definitely. And now there is... Where's the TP going? Oh, never mind. I actually thought with all the pings coming out here, they wanted to go for the bottom lane gank, but yeah, never mind that.
Well, one big item pickup now for my Insanity as well is the Mjolnir finished up on Cole's Mirana. So I guess more lightning procs might make somewhat of a difference, because there's still no mech, no pipe on Compass Gaming. So if they bring them low, at least they won't be able to push for some time. But oh, they want to go in. IO might be in trouble once again. Jet comes in with the level 3 Dragon 4. There's the tether, relocate out. He will at least save the Tiny.
Yep.
And the tower is in deny range as well now.
Yep, the tower is gonna get denied. The IO is gonna get killed again. So this doesn't really work very what they do. I mean, yeah, instant stun. Another kill for the Dragon Knight, and of course the tower denying. There it comes. He actually needed 3 hits with us.
Yeah, the towers got a lot of armor.
Sure.
But that's actually now an AC finished up for Jet. Shotgun finished up on Artis' morphing, and he uses it as well on the Clockwork, but the waveform damage wasn't there. Clockwork, no, he's not gonna kite this out. He gets the TP with the hookshot. Actually, will it be enough? No, it won't.
Yep.
Oh, actually it was.
Nice. No.
Yeah, he got home.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I thought not enough for the kill. Yeah, it was not enough for the kill.
It was like I thought I saw an animation for him to just right click a creep or something, but I guess he was just doing some weird movements with the TPing out. But still, even though he got out, it's not like KPG blew anything big. Still have a shotgun up once again. And, well, he needs the waveform damage maybe, at least on the Clockwork, because he's tanky. But Yayo, he's just gonna get blown up before he uses the mech, I think.
Yep, but I don't know. KPG is now in a position they can go easily high ground. And now the question is, do they want to? The shotgun is up. The treants come in. There is already one group. In 15 seconds there is another set of treants up. They have the AC on the Dragon Knight. This tower will melt. I mean, Cliff is still up. But like, if mYi is losing the next fight here, this is pretty much GG. We have to look in the buybacks. No buybacks on anyone but the Furin.
Yeah, they definitely cannot afford to lose the fight. Tiny coming in, he has the BKB, but BKB by Dragon right before. There's the Dragon Tail, Ice Blast on top of it, Tiny. just a little bit too late with the BKB, but he's still alive. Relocate actually coming out by the IO as well, but they're still fighting in the background. Artist drops really low on the Morphling. The Clockwork actually doing a lot of damage. Kalika is super low, as is the Ancient Apparition, but he's finally gonna fall. He gets surrounded, and Tiny now stunned up once again with the Dragon Tail. It is maxed out, and Tiny just doesn't have an impact in this game. Artist dropping super low. Kohli gets the leap out as well. He's the only one to survive, but just kiting them around with the Dragon Knight level 3.
Hashtag greed. But I don't understand though, like everybody else is focusing the supports and the Morphling, and the Tiny is only focusing the DK. So I don't know, like these two supports, like the Rubik, AA, and the Nature's Prophet, they would have died if Tiny would have focused them as well. Then they could have killed off the Morphling. Maybe the DK would have gotten like 2 or 3 kills in the meantime, but like at least you have him singled out and then you kill him at the end. Or why is not the entire team going for the DK kill? So I didn't understand like what system was behind that team fight. Either way, they lose their racks. KPG just very disciplined. They go out of here. I guess they smell it. Like after they saw, for example, that Power Rangers is out, very disciplined playing coming out. So yep, they smell the prize pool.
Yeah, I guess they do. And well, like you said, it's really weird, the decisions coming out from mYinsanity. Like, they really did drop so low. Everybody except the Dragon Knight, who the Tiny focused on the Tiny, even though he has the Aghanims. He doesn't do that much damage yet because he doesn't have too much attack speed going for him. Sure, he has the Midas, as well as the Power Threads, but that's about it. He needs like AC or just an Hyperstone. And well, him just, I guess he maybe couldn't go past the Dragon Knight, because the Dragon Knight was just attacking him, slowing him down. He has the level 3 Dragon form. But still, all of the rest of his team could have gone past him because the Clockwork did a really nice job. He had the Mjolnir buff on him with the Blade Mail on top of it. And of course the PKB, he was able to survive for quite some time. Oh, they get the hook shot. The Jet, they don't catch him in the cogs, but he actually gets burned twice, and the Courier in trouble as well, goes down. Will they get more though? There's the Dragon form coming out, Burrow Strike, but oh, Ice Blast with the relocate Cole on the Mirana, might go down, has to leap out, Clockwork takes a fall, but they will get the Dragon Knight at least, or will they? Epicenter on 3 heroes, Unstable takes so much damage, Arrow onto the Morphling as well, he has the Strength Morph on, they actually might have enough damage, but Cody goes down. Nature's Prophet gets the kill as he barely escapes. Artist
he actually gets
still
out
on the
of
run,
there.
he's gonna TP. Tiny, where the hell did you run? Oh, the Burrow Strike was there, Avalanche as well. They grab the kill, but oh, counter toss by the Ruby. Tosses all around. Sand King doesn't get the escape with the Sandstorm. And they're just fighting, and they're trying to kill the Tiny, I think, now as well. The Telekinesis is actually disrupting the Sprout. He's still alive, he's tanky. He wants to get the Rubik. Oh, nice Blink. And now he's just boxed in Ice Blast as well.
What a tossing fest! Did you just see that? They just tossed them all around. It's fine. I mean, in the end, like a complete team wipe for mYi, but Jesus Christ, this tossing around Rubik with a stolen toss, tossing the SK just forth and back, hilarious.
I have to say that mYinsanity actually, they've been fighting pretty decently. It's just that they're in such a disadvantaged position at the moment, so that they can't win the fights. But imagine that they were on the same gold level at least. Those fights would be so different. But oh, hookshot goes in. He wants to get the support. But Moonlight Shadows is there. Sprout up on Greasing as well. Clockwork. Nowhere for him to run. There's the Necro level 3 as well.
Relocate.
They see him. Oh, Relocate coming in here. They want to get something. But it's with the Burrow Strike. And Nature's Prophet just gonna TP out. Oh god, Mirana actually gets the AA down. But not the best that would have happened, I think.
Yeah, I mean, well, they got the Ancient Apparition and got Compass Gaming there to retreat, but doesn't change the fact, yeah. You were talking about gold and farm and everything. The last fight was quite decent, but if you have like 22, 23k gold advantage, and if you have 25k experience advantage, then yeah, even a bad fight is one for you, and this is at the moment the case for KPG. I don't think it's possible for them to throw this game. I mean, they have to throw really hard. Like, I don't know, 2 team fights, completely lost, maybe a Roshan on top of it with a, I don't know, a stolen Roshan kill or a stolen Aegis or something that would give mYi like the advantage. I mean, we already saw it once this game. Clockwork managed to snatch the Aegis, but like he has to replicate it, plus he has to just die once. Otherwise it's just defeat and Aegis denied. That's pretty much all of it. But yeah, I just don't see this happening. KPG, they get now ready for Roshan. I mean, the vision, etc. is already coming out. The sentry is securing that there's no other vision whatsoever. Observer ward watching in. Usually I like this ward here. Oh, there's actually an arrow connecting on the DK, so they know Roshan is about to happen at least.
Yeah, they're aware of the fact, but can they actually contest this? I guess they could, with the hook shot, with the epicenter coming out as well. It's a possibility, but they catch Mirana. There's the Dragon Tail as well. They're gonna get him down, and he doesn't have buyback either. This is gonna be another set of racks, I think. Ice Blast, not gonna hit Freezing though. But there's no tower, they're just gonna go on the racks range. As the first one, but oh, IO Tiny want to just split push at the moment. They have the creeps with them, no backdoor protection. The best they could do is go for the racks, but TPs are coming back. There's Jet, he gets the avalanche tossed, and there's the relocate at the same time. But oh, he goes into the mid lane. Pharaoh Strike does come out, but no epicenter channel yet, and Tiny just goes down to the pure right click damage. And now they get the Sand King as well. BKB on the Morphling. They're gonna kill off the Clockwork. Easy pickings there. And Tiny buys back, comes in, and he's gonna die a second time as well. That's GG.
Yep, that's the GG. Oh well. Well, as I said, mYi, the intentions were good, but like with this lead given away to Compass Gaming right at the start of the game, all Compass Gaming had to do is like play as they played the entire game. Just discipline from lane to lane, nice ganks, counter items, securing Roshan even though you are on the Radiant side. And yeah, that leads to 39 and 12, and I already showed the graphs. That was with a 20k gold and 25k experience lead. So, well played Compass Gaming. Sorry for the Serbian guys. Nice game, but yeah, you must not give your enemy that early advantage. Anyway guys, this cast was brought to you by HeflaTV. I'm HeflaMark. With me is Coucher. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do so, just visit us on our Facebook, Twitter. There you get all the news of the next games we're gonna cast, and of course follow us on follow us on Twitch if you want to get the message there when we go online. You can visit our Twitch team page. There you can see all the channels provided by HeflaTV in German and English. So, this being said,